At Panera, we decided a long time ago to avoid the easy route and switch to antibiotic-free chicken.
Please welcome the College Park Cavalier Marching Band and the College Park Cavaliers. Our featured pillars are Lindsay Richards, Ali Pellegrino, Lexi Martinez, and Emma Nuzerov, under the coaching of Katy ISD. The College Park High School is proud to present the award-winning Cavaliers. The revenue officers are Lieutenant Dominique Davis, David Bender, and Haley Nicholas. Captain Gabriella Little, Lieutenant Major Ricky Garza, and Major Molly Neal. The Spirit Girl of the Weekend, Gabriella Loya. Reverend of the Weekend is Kathleen Cahill. Tonight, the Cavaliers will be performing their hashtag Love Runs Out.
the award-winning Summer Creek High School Starlets, under the direction of Miss Terry Aranda and Miss Christy Hamilton. Starlet military officers are 3rd Lieutenant Lauren Garcia, 2nd Lieutenant Ariana Richardson, 1st Lieutenant Simone Caston, Co-Captain Savannah Hausenfeld, and Captain Elizabeth Harmon. Social officers are Brianna Davis, Yara Mosley, Brianna Keys, Jasmine Alexander, Alexis Duba-Wallace, Bianca Rivera, Ashley Mayde, and Madeline Boyd. Starlets of the week are Taylor Jones and Melissa Salibi. And officers of the week are Lauren Garcia and Madeline Boyd. And now for your halftime entertainment. The Starlets will be performing a jazz routine to Back in Black. Ladies and gentlemen, the Humble Independent School District is proud to present the 2015 Summer Creek High School Marching Band. The band would like to thank all of our band boosters for their incredible continuous support. Tonight, the band will present our 2015 production, Which Way? Arrangements by Jared Clairfield. Drum majors are Diana Gonzalez, Justin Owens, and Paige Wallace. Our section of the week is Color Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2015 Summer Creek Marching Band. Amy Morton, and Michael Holt.
Remember, folks, quick reminder, Texan Live is your new home to Houston High School sports after tonight's game. Relive the action on TexanLive.com. Remember, tune in to the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show on Fox Sports Southwest every Friday night from 11 to midnight. Here come the Cavaliers. Here come your Bulldogs! Going out to kick for the Bulldogs, be number 29, Jay Comedy.
Welcome back into TexanLive.com. Second half about to get underway here at Turner Stadium in Humble, Texas. The Bulldogs of Summer Creek trail the Cavaliers of College Park 10-7 at the half. It was a back-and-forth game on defense, and eventually both teams succumbed to a couple of penalty calls. Here is an onside kick.
Summer Creek might have gotten that, Mark.
I'm not sure that went 10 yards. It did. Summer Creek comes away with it. Wow, what a way to start the second half.
That's going to be one of the Raphael brothers there. Getting that done. Little brother Colby.
And the Bulldogs will have first and 10 for the 46-yard line.
Wow. Summer Creek.
That's pretty aggressive right there on a move like that. You get a short field, though. Their defense has been playing outstanding up to this point, though, Mark. I don't blame Summer Creek for coming out with that at all.
No, you're right about that. The defense has been so stellar today. They had all the confidence they could probably do that. Here's a handoff from them from the 46-yard line. Going to get probably 2 yards out of that.
Well, as we were going through that second quarter, when Summer Creek was down at the 2-yard line bringing the ball in as they were trying to get themselves space, they realized as they moved the ball to midfield that they could run in between the tackles. And let's see if they continue to try that recipe.
Zachary Walker with 9 touchdown passes before this game started will hand the ball off.
That's Wanza there. Wanza again, it's almost that same trick. As Wanza. Yeah, I apologize. That was Project Jones on that, but I wanted to talk about Wanza.
Wanza's been the workhorse for him.
Well, both of them are very similar in styles as they run, and that's why they switch them in and out, and they're very interchangeable with each other. My mistake on that. Thanks, Mark.
No worries. 3rd and 5 coming up.
There he goes. That's Broderick there. Broderick Jones up the middle.
Gets the first down out to the 30-yard line. Summer Creek doing what they did, and that's towards the end of that first half, and moving the ball up, not worrying about big plays, just getting an inch here, getting an inch there, and eventually
chunks are breaking off.
Yeah, no doubt.
Do the work. Do the work.
Minute and a half gone by here into the third quarter. Looking to throw his Walker up the middle. He's got a guy open, runs into the referee, and then goes down about the 15.
Sophomore Dion Cromer. That was only their second completed pass of the game so far for Summer Creek, but using the referee there as a pick man.
He may have been able to get a couple more yards out of that. The referee, of course, that happens.
Yeah,
looking to pass once again.
Up. Got it.
That is in there. Touchdown for Summer Creek. Walker gets his first touchdown pass of this game.
That's Zarian Holcomb, the Aggie. Aggie commit right there. He'd been trying to get the ball to Zarian all night long. The first completed pass he had was to Zarian. That was a very impressive drive there by Summer Creek.
Touchdown pass puts him in double digits. That is his 10th touchdown pass of the season. The extra point up and good. And that touchdown brought to you by Ace Hardware. 2 fantastic locations off Westlake Houston and in the Woodlands. 13-10 is your score. Bulldogs over the Cavaliers. We'll be right back here on TexanLive.com.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Welcome back in to TexanLive.com. Mark M. Johnson along with Chance Bond and production engineer Reed Harmon. It is a 14-10 game after that extra point, and that's where we stand right now. Summer Creek retaking the lead here on College Park.
Well, as you look at what Summer Creek was able to do, chunks. And they go to another onside kick.
Wow, this time wise to it is College Park, and coming up with that one about the 44-yard line.
It's Mrazek on that. That's their outside linebacker there. College Park might want to think about putting their hands team on there, putting all wide receivers across the front.
Yeah, they're going to have to be well aware of that the rest of the game. Man, very sneaky. I never would have thought they would have gone for that twice. Very confident in their defense, as you said, though, Chance. Here's College Park in an I formation.
Can't get the pitch off.
Turn and twist.
That is going to be Isaiah Bean.
Turnquist taken down in the backfield. And Isaiah Bean coming up big there. The stop about the 40-yard line.
As Turnquist gets the ball, it looked like he missed the read on that and was looking for somebody to give the ball to that just wasn't there under center for the first time.
Luckily for him, with forward motion, only a 4-yard loss. 2nd and 14 coming, and it's just going to be a handoff to his fullback.
It's Dominic Garcia on that carry as they're trying to get a little bit of space in there. Changing up their offense a little bit, Mark, as Turnquist is now under center. And they got away from their digital. There's their digital read there. That was Turnquist back under center.
Interesting what they're doing here. Running another I formation. 2 wide receivers, 1 on each side. Turnquist finds a man open about midfield. Pass is completed.
That's Garcia on that. As Garcia comes from the backfield, kind of does a wheel route to the outside, almost in a tight end type position as he kind of skates along the side. And Turnquist rolls that way with him. That's going to bring up 4th down, Mark.
Steven Serafin with the tackle for Summer Creek. Yes, does bring up the 4th down. Forced to punt is College Park.
Turnquist as their punter, though.
He will punt this one away. It's going to bounce on the 15-yard line and fielded it at the 5 and taken up pretty strongly by Jones.
Broderick Jones catches it on the hop, which allowed him to carry his momentum forward, but was that Jones or was that Raphael on that? Are my eyes deceiving me, maybe? I don't know.
26, Jones?
Yeah, 26 is Jones. I thought I just saw the 6. There you go. See? My eyes are deceiving me.
Here, take these, Chance. I got to wear glasses nowadays. 14-10 is your score. 8:08 left in the 3rd quarter.
We got some confusion here on College Park. Caleb Taylor doesn't seem to know where exactly he should be on here. Seem to get taking advantage of that.
They are going towards his side.
Yep.
Wanza trying to take advantage of that. Does pick up about 4 yards on the play.
And I only say that because as soon as I was watching Caleb Taylor on the sideline, looked like he couldn't get the play in if he was supposed to get it called or how that was working out. And they did take advantage of that.
That'll bring up a 2nd and 5, 7.5 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Handoff, finding a hole.
Great cut.
Wanza still going to the outside, trying to stay on his feet near the 1st down. Going to be about 2 or 3 yards shy, though.
And you're looking at almost a zone blocking scheme that Summer Creek. And what I mean by zone blocking, the original offensive lineman stands up the first guy, and then he slides off to the next one. So as it moves down the field, and the running back kind of picks his hole, waits for the hole to open, and then just takes his foot, jams it, and goes. And Wanza does it as good as anybody out here.
There's College Park switching things up on defense again. Up the middle, and maybe getting a yard on the play.
They're finding a soft spot up that middle that Summer Creek isn't afraid to power run here. They're going to go ahead and punt, though, Mark.
4th and 1 situation, backed up in their own territory. They do have the lead now, so surprising to some it may be them going for it on 4th downs. They'll opt to punt it here.
Well, their defense has been holding strong for them, so this might be the right call. In fact, I'm sure that it is.
Here's the punt around the 40-yard line.
Great coverage on that.
Calling for the fair catch, bobbling it just a bit on the 41, finally coming up with the grab.
A.J. Sanders makes that call, but that coverage was just right on it. Summer Creek covering that punt very well.
So on the 41-yard line, College Park now trailing 10-14. 6:05 remaining.
Well, as College Park comes out. They have their dual threats as well in Dominic Garcia and A.J. Sanders. Yet to throw the ball, though, for a large completion to anybody other than those two.
Turnquist.
Here comes the pitch. Here comes the pitch.
Does pitch it. A low one, but coming up with the grab and then finally getting out of bounds was the running back for them.
Jeremiah Reese on the tackle just read that all the way down. These Bulldogs are playing that pitch outstanding. As one covers the quarterback, the second one is following the pitch man. There's really not a lot going.
I formation once again. And
They're
get it
got
to
a
the
5-man.
fullback.
Look at that. That's Isaiah Bean on that short man. But if you go back on that play, Summer Creek has a 5-man front on that. It's almost like they expected that play, and College Park unable to, or felt like that they had the numbers to go ahead and try to run that play in spite of being outmanned on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, being well aware of that made that look effortless. So that brings up a 3rd and 8. 5:20 to play in the third quarter. 4 wide receivers set, 1 in motion.
Oh, here's reverse. There's Bean.
Sanders takes it to the 45. Going to be well short of the first down. Picks up maybe 3 on the play.
Bean doesn't make the play himself, but he changes the route in which A.J. Sanders was running it, forcing him back inside to where the Bulldogs were able to clean that up. Outstanding defense being played right now by Summer Creek and their Bulldogs.
Well, like you and I were talking about, we expected this thing to be a shootout, big scoring game. The defense is just amazing us tonight.
Well, as Summer Creek gets ready for their second possession, we'll see if that shootout may have started. I don't know.
Flag is down before the snap.
False start, number 45 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
So, just pushes them back 5 yards. Punt's still on the way.
Now, Turnquist again is the punter.
He'll get this one off, and it'll bounce around the 30-yard line. Fielded once again. Head to the outside is Jones. He's got a good block. He's still on his feet up the sideline.
Cut it back in.
He cuts it inside, and now he is tackled about the 45-yard line in to College Park territory.
Connor Kidd on the tackle there, but running out of room, and Jones cuts it back into the middle, trying to create a little more space for himself, and Connor Kidd able to make the tackle on that.
Boy, he doesn't come up with that tackle, and Jones makes that even more interesting. Bulldogs with fantastic field position on the great punt return. Now on the 45-yard line, College Park territory.
Referee timeout, Mark. Going back over the sidelines to talk to the Summer Creek coaches and Brian Ford.
Well, fans, make sure to log on to TexanLive.com each and every week to vote for the Cavenders Player of the Week. Then tune in every Friday night to the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show.
In the stands. No whistles in the stand.
That's presented by Texan Drives, who Courtney Madden showcases as Cavenders Player of the Week on Fox Sports Southwest.
So what happens here, referee Greg Norman decides that he's going to go over. There's whistles in the stands, goes over to the coaches, warns the coaches. Now they'll get Summer Creek will end up with a penalty if they decide to call the flag. So they want the whistles out of the stands because they don't want the play to stop because whistles are in the stands. So he goes and tells the Richard Carson and his coaching staff.
I haven't seen too much of that this year, but that does happen every now and then. So Summer Creek with a 1st and 10, running a trips left.
Oh, he's not going to make it.
Walker.
He's trying to pass it. He's trying to pass it.
Still looking downfield. Is completed.
Dangerous.
Does come up with the catch, and I'm surprised forward motion isn't given there, as he's going to be spotted for about a 2-yard gain. Look almost like a 4 or 5 yard gain. I think that's what the coaches are saying on the sideline.
Walker was trying to pass that ball from the get-go, couldn't get the open. It was basically trying to run a quick out on there. And then as he got closer to the sidelines, Holcomb became open.
Here's a screen play. It's going to go to Wanza. He's going to run into the screen and get up to about the 40-yard line on 2nd and 8.
So Summer Creek now trying to mix up their offense a little bit, Mark. Trying to get some screens and some short passes. They're trying to bust this game open here and get themselves some distance in the score. Trying to get a big play.
Continuing to run trips, this time to the right.
Offside.
There's a jump by College Park. Might be a free play. It's going to go incomplete. Intended for Corey.
Well, that almost brought the entire defensive line of College Park jumped on that. So that was some great cadence by Zach Walker to get you can get the whole defensive line to jump, Mark. They changed it from Hut 1 to Hut 2.
Imagine how things can work out like that. Well, that moves the ball up very close to the first down.
Well, with the no huddle, what they usually
defense, 5-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down.
So there was not a player on that; it was the entire line. So usually on that, when they're no huddling and it's in a shotgun formation, he'll usually say long count or short count. He went on long count that time. Look at that.
First down and more. Across the 30-yard line is Wanza. They're going to spot it about the 29-yard line. He's going to have a 1st and 10 there for his Bulldogs.
And they're going back to their bread and butter, which got them here, and that's that soft spot in the middle that they're finding between the tackles.
Running trips again. This time keeping it is Walker with a fake handoff, and he is going to make it all the way to the 20-yard line, close to the first down. It's going to be about a yard shy, but just busted his way up the middle.
It's going to be Caleb Taylor on the tackle, senior safety for College Park, delivering a pretty good hit there on Walker. Walker's a tough kid, though. Keeps it going.
Approaching 2 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Walker.
Out.
Pass is completed. First down and more inside the 5-yard line. Summer Creek is going to have a first down, or a 1st and goal.
It's Trey Johnson on the reception there. First time we've seen him tonight, but a part of their rotation that they like to use. That's sophomore, by the way, Mark. Trey Johnson.
We've seen a lot of those this year. Youth movement going around. They're going to switch over trips, this time to the left. The handoff, and that is a touchdown.
Wanza gets a touchdown. They used that bread and butter right there, Mark. That bread and butter up the middle that they had between tackles that they looks like they're going to try to get away from it with some of their pitch outs and their passing that they were trying to get with their screens, but they went right back to their bread and butter up between the tackles.
It's worked out fantastically for them as they have put up another touchdown.
2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. Oop, that's going to be a missed cue right there.
They won't even get the kick off, so that is no good. But they add 6 more on. 20-10 is the score, and that touchdown presented by Ace Hardware. Bulldogs with the lead over the Cavaliers. 1:33 is left in the 3rd. We'll be right back here on TexanLive.com.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Welcome back into TexanLive.com. Mark M. Johnson alongside Chance Bond and production engineer Reed Harmon. It is a 20-10 Bulldog lead on the Cavaliers right now. They are looking for a little bit of vengeance right now after that 2-4 record last year they shared with them in last season, and the tiebreaker went to College Park because College Park defeated them last year. And like you said earlier, Chance, this game very well could decide both of these teams' fate in the postseason.
Well, and very easily could, because then Summer Creek goes to the Woodlands after this, and then they got Oak Ridge back here at Turner Stadium. That's going to be Summer Creek ball. Summer Creek got it again.
Another onside kick is through the hands of one of the Cavaliers' receivers, and it does indeed look like Summer Creek came away with that.
Summer Creek smells. Ooh. They're going to give it back to College Park. Man, that was. See, the flag is a miss.
Offsides. Kicking team. The ball was recovered by the kicking team. 5-yard penalty and re-kick.
And offsides on that. So they say anything that could be an advantage on that. So the offsides, maybe that offsides resulted in them recovering the ball, so they'll have to re-kick it. Will they do it again?
It's that is the question right now. I mean, it seems unlikely. I would imagine that College Park has to be on their toes.
I got offensive lineman, offensive lineman, offensive lineman, offensive lineman all the way across the front. I got a defensive back, and the second level.
Step off 5 yards. We'll try to get from the 35-yard line.
So, I don't know.
Well, it looks like they're preparing themselves, and just in case something like that were to happen. But I really can't see any way Summer Creek just doesn't kick this one away. I anticipate a squib kick of some sort.
No.
And it is a squib kick, fielded around the 30. Not cleanly, trips over one of his players, as a matter of fact. Gets to about the 38-yard line.
So that's going to be A.J. Sanders on that. But essentially, after a onside attempt, College Park's going to take over the ball at almost where they would have it with that onside kick. Had they recovered it originally.
That's true.
But I can't see why Coach Ford wouldn't have faith right now in his defense.
They come up with some big stops. The only reason they scored that touchdown is because they had a penalty and got an extra set of downs inside the 5-yard line. So Sanders will get it here.
Bounces outside.
He will get a first down out near midfield.
David Magali.
Jameson Robinson. Also number 6, Colby Raphael.
Chains move up. I think they're going to spot this one officially on the 49-yard line. Still in their own territory is College Park, but they're not far. They're running trips left.
The keeper.
Turnquist.
Not really anywhere to go on that.
Does pick up a few yards.
Jeremiah Reese on the stop there.
Gets into Summer Creek territory.
Also there, number 23, Benjamin McCann.
Seraphine and Reese, linebackers. Isaiah Pede deciding what side he wants to go on. He gets Bean. It's going to be back onto his side.
Handoff's going to go to Woody. He's going to get out to the 45-yard line. Pickup of about 2 yards.
Now, Bean's trying to line up further than the furthest blocker. And on those plays now, they're just kicking Bean out and running inside of him. So they're basically using Bean's speed against him.
So the clock runs out on the third quarter. Summer Creek has a 20-10 lead over College Park. We'll be back for the fourth quarter right here on TexanLive.com.
Cerna is a local family-owned business located right on Will Clayton. and a one-stop shop for your home, auto, liability, and business insurance needs. Please stop in or give us a call at 281-812-9775. We're also proud to support all of the Humble ISD athletes.
Tune in to Fox Sports Southwest tomorrow night from 11 to midnight for the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive. Join Howard Chen, Ted Johnson, Courtney Rowland, and Courtney Madden as they take you around the city with all of the week's football action. The Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by TexanDrive.com from 11 to midnight tomorrow only on Fox Sports Southwest. Turnquist getting the fourth quarter started with a first down as he is tackled and dives up to the 38-yard line in Summer Creek territory.
Well, as Pete comes across, I keep calling him Pete, I apologize. As Isaiah Bean comes across, as he holds his man down, they're going to cut in between them. Again, they're using his speed almost against him here.
Well, let's see what College Park does.
Hold man.
Utilize that. Saunders with the carry. Get out to the 39-yard line. Pick up about 4.
Almost the same type of play, but Bean staying home this time and held up his man, and in that was able to kind of create a crowd in the middle, make it more difficult.
2nd and 6. Fourth quarter just underway. About a minute into it. We're here at Turner Stadium.
There it is.
Saunders will get it again from Turnquist, and he'll pick up another productive yardage, kind of going to the Summer Creek.
Using that, yeah, they're using that formula, and they're having a hard time getting to the outside because Summer Creek does have speed, so they're just doing the same thing. The Cavaliers are Summer Creek and the Summer Creek Bulldogs.
That they are. They're moving the ball right now. They got a 3rd and 2. Summer Creek's 30-yard line. The fake handoff. Turnquist's going to take it himself. Got a first down. Still on his feet. Inside the 20-yard line down to about the 17.
So they are using Isaiah Bean's speed against him as he jets up the field. They're just cutting inside of him. If you watch the replay on that, Bean is trying to take out the running back. Turnquist keeps him himself, runs between the tackle, huge hole. Bean will get coached up on the sidelines here. He'll start staying home, and as he starts staying home, College Park will go on the outside of him.
2 minutes have gone by. Into the fourth quarter. To the outside is Saunders. He's going to try to get to the 10-yard line. He's going to be stopped about a yard shy of the 10-yard line.
And as disruptive as Isaiah Bean has been all day, he has been that. They ran that play away from him this time as he still comes down.
That is a good point. They're trying to stay away from him.
Well, they're using his speed and his power against him. And when they're trying to get to the edge, it's running away from him. Pass.
That's completed.
That is an outstanding play by that young man. That's another one that we see by Chris Williams. Mark on that. Outstanding play by the senior captain, cornerback, Chris Williams.
Garcia with the reception. It was stopped dead in his tracks by Williams.
Still a first down, though.
Does pick up the first down in the 6-yard line. This is kind of where Summer Creek stands out, though, on defense. They have a fantastic goal line stance so far in this game.
Timeout.
Defense.
So timeout's going to be taken by Summer Creek, first of 3. So we'll take a quick break and be right back here on TexanLive.com.
If you want a real authentic Texas barbecue, you need to come to Tin Roof. We've been doing barbecue for 12 years, and we're just a little mom and pop barbecue joint. Everything is cooked fresh here. We have brisket, sausage, chicken that's cooked fresh every day, ribs cooked fresh every day. We have the world's best turkey, and then we do like 15 side dishes, and the side dishes are all from scratch. On on Friday and Saturday night. We have live music. We'll have a band playing outside. So if you get a chance, come by and see me.
Back here on TexanLive.com, Mark M. Johnson along with Chance Bond and production engineer Reed Harmon. It is a 1st and goal.
All right, Beans lined up on the right side defensive end. Let's see where they go on this. That's going to be offside. Yep.
Foul start. Number 67 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
False start, I mean. Senior Matt Reed on that.
So they push him back to the 11-yard line. Still 1st and goal from there.
It's kind of interesting how that played because he was obviously going to pull on that as he's trying to move down the line and pull out. Kind of interesting to see kind of where Bean lined up on that, where they're going to try to kick him out and go in between again. Let's watch this again. Keep in mind where Bean's at. He's on the defensive end on the right side, furthest out. And he makes the play.
In the backfield.
He didn't block him at all.
Bean finds a way.
Big play. Now, Turnquist lost his bonnet, so he's got to go out for a play, and Kid will come in.
So the 1st and goal will now be backed up from the 6-yard line now after the penalty and the loss on that play to the 14-yard or 13-yard line rather.
What a great name for a quarterback, though. Connor Kidd.
They
all have great names for quarterbacks, though. Walker and Turnquist.
Turnquist is a good one. Here comes Saunders. He's
going
to find a gap, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. And College Park has shortened that gap, and they will come to within 4 and an extra point on the way. They could be a field goal away from tying this game, and they still have 8:40 left in this game.
And on that, again, they kick Bean out on that and then just run in between him. Everything they do is with Isaiah Bean in mind, Mark.
Yeah, that is a good point, and it's a good thing you did point that out because I sure as heck wouldn't have noticed it. Through the uprights, they are a field goal away from tying this thing up.
What a football game we have here.
No doubt about it. And that touchdown, again, brought to you by Ace Hardware. 20-17 is your score. Bulldogs over the Cavaliers. We'll be right back here on TexanLive.com.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Texan Live is your new home for Houston High School sports. We have you covered tomorrow night with 4 games from around the area. In our 6A game of the week, Atascocita takes on rival Kingwood here at Turner Stadium. The 5A game of the week features New Caney and Crosby, and Morton Ranch faces Tompkins, and Kingwood Park meets up with Porter. Texan Live, your new home for Houston High School sports.
I think I'm going to go to that Kingwood Park and Porter game. I think I'll sit in the...
Maybe you'll sit in the booth and, kind of say some words here and there.
Say some words.
Of course, Chance Bond and Lou Rush will have that game at Texan Drive Stadium tomorrow. So,
shameless plug, Mark.
Plug. Kind of got no choice to go there. 8:40 is left in this ball game, and it's much more interesting. A 20-17 game after the Cavaliers scored that touchdown. Here is the kickoff, and it's going to bounce and almost die around the 17-yard line.
Jones picks it up. Oh, a little bit of space in there. Might have been a horse collar there.
No call on the play, but a pretty good pickup considering didn't have much room to run.
No, he didn't. Connor Kidd on the quarterback's one play for a touchdown comes back and makes the play on the kickoff. Let's see if... 8 minutes left, Mark, with a 3-point lead. They need to kind of run this clock down.
Let's see what they do from their own 34-yard line.
And nurse this lead.
Walker
keeps it up the middle. Cuts out. Look at that. He's getting towards the out.
Finally shoved out of bounds around the 33-yard line. Good pickup there.
Big speed there. A touchdown wouldn't hurt. You know, you don't have to need to nurse a 3-point lead if you want to. Just go ahead and score touchdowns. Good job by Walker.
I'm quite certain that play was more than they anticipated. Walker with that big run into College Park territory. They could run the ball a few times here, and they will certainly do that. Flags go down all over the place.
We've got a flag. We'll check the flag. Zach Walker on the quarterback keeper.
Walker gets 5 yards out of that, but Mark, this is going to be against the offense.
Doing the run, holding, number 62 on the offense. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Well, there goes those holding penalties again.
You know, one of the things about being offensive lineman is that you can play 50 plays and 49 of them be awesome, and it's the one mistake that you make. Look at that.
Yeah, the pass is completed now, going to the outside towards the end zone, and he's going to say we're out of bounds about the 2-yard line. Look, he might have spinned himself into the end zone, but regardless, a fantastic catch and run made there by Summer Creek.
Yeah, that was just a basically it was a crossing route, and that's a pretty gutsy play there as you do when you're on a crossing route because where you get the ball.
Trying to take it up himself. Looked like Walker's flags go down after the play.
You know, Mark, we're both looking at that. We're looking for number 2. We don't have number 2 on our roster, so number 2, we apologize. But that was, again, a crossing route on that big play there.
By Zach Walker with the catch and run. Or, excuse me, Trey Johnson, rather. Zach Walker with the pass to set that one up. First and goal for Summer Creek, but we're still waiting to see what this flag was all about.
Offsetting.
Penalties going against both teams.
That's going to be offsetting penalties. Basically, it'll be a no play, essentially. Still be first.
After the play, dead ball, personal foul, number 2 on the defense, and dead ball, personal foul, number 82 on the offense. Those penalties are going to offset second down.
They get a little bit of John going back at each other. You get this kind of intensity late in this kind of game. This important.
Very important to both of these teams. As you said, Chance, could decide postseason as this run up the middle. Stop once again is Summer Creek on second and goal.
It's Kobe Polk on that. He almost read that thing from Humble High School across the street, Mark.
Across the parking lot.
Far away is what Vision, my friend.
Sorry, that was too literal. So that'll set up a third and goal. The pass intended
for that same number 82 on that.
John Gorey once again is going to go incomplete, so a fourth and goal coming up. Decision time for Summer Creek.
They need the points. They need the points. They could force College Park inside their 5-yard line, but you need the points here.
Looks like they're going to take a timeout to talk it over and make sure that they get this thing right.
Well, on this, Mark, you need the points on that.
Timeout. Offense. This is their second timeout of the second half.
One remaining for Summer Creek.
So we'll take a quick break here on TexanLive.com and be back. 7:22 left. 2017 Bulldogs lead over the Cavaliers.
If you want a real authentic Texas barbecue, you need to come to Tin Roof. We've been doing barbecue for 12 years, and we're just a little mom and pop barbecue joint. So everything is cooked fresh here. We have brisket, sausage, chicken that's cooked fresh every day, ribs cooked fresh every day. We have the world's best turkey, and then we do like 15 side dishes, and the side dishes are all from scratch. On Friday and Saturday night we have live music. We'll have a band playing outside. So if you get a chance, come by and see me.
Back here on TexanLive.com, 7:22 remaining in this ball game, a 20-17 lead for Summer Creek over College Park.
High stakes drama, Mark. I apologize on that. I think they're going to go for it on this. They need the points. They get themselves a 6-point lead. Yep, they're going to go for it. They get the touchdown here. They put it almost out of reach for College Park. They miss.
4th and goal. Here's the pass, and that is going to be caught. Did he stay in? Referee's going to indicate yes!
Oh!
A risky play, a throw up in the air, and the catch is made for the touchdown by number 80, Kendon Jones. Unbelievable.
Wow, sophomore Kendon Jones on that. Wow, Mark, that's out of all the plays, I wouldn't expect that, and that's, again, why Brian Ford and his staff have faith in these kids, Mark.
That pass, it looked doomed from the start. It looked like he was going to well overthrow him, and that was a spectacular catch. Managed to keep 1 foot in bounds. Heck of a play.
Heck of a play by a young man. That was a gamble right there. That could have been down to the game. Gives himself some breathing room here, Mark.
That drive did not take very long.
A little over a minute and 30 seconds, huh?
Extra point is up, and it is good. Now a 10-point lead for the Bulldogs, 27-17 with 7:16 left in this ball game. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on TexanLive.com.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Fans, make sure to log on to TexanLive.com each and every week to vote for the Cavaliers Player of the Week. Then tune in every Friday night into the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive to see who Courtney Madden showcases as the Cavaliers Player of the Week on Fox Sports Southwest. We just saw an incredibly risky play that went in the favor of Summer Creek, and that is why they have a 10-point lead.
You know, again, that comes down to faith in the kids, practicing that. They've seen that in practice. They know how to make that work. They bring that play up when it needs to, when it counts, and I guarantee you, coach is looking and saying, son, this is going to you, and they're, yes, sir, oh, I got this. And he'll remember that play for the rest of his life, Mark. Promise you that.
No doubt about that. And here is their first long punt in quite some time. It's actually going to go over the head of Saunders to the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Now the Summer Creek is going to try to make. Now, again, it's one of those things. Summer Creek has worked on a short field defensively for the entire game, almost inside of their own territory, Mark. So now they're going to get the luxury of having an 80-yard carpet, a 75-yard carpet in front of them to maybe massage a little this lead and give them some space. And I just want to tell the listeners and viewers, number 8, Isaiah Peed, watch him. They're going to go away from him. I'm sorry, I keep saying Peed. Bean, I apologize. Isaiah Bean.
First and 10 on the 25. Taking himself his Turnquist. He's got himself a first down and a couple of more near the 40-yard line. Stopped about the 39-yard line, a first down. He actually went to the side of Isaiah Bean that time.
Well, what they do on that, if you he took a big hit too. What they do is they use Isaiah as he runs up the field because he's got so much speed and his ability to beat his man, and then they're just running inside of him. So he's basically, Isaiah's at that point taking himself out of the play.
That is a good call there, Chance. Now
There we
he's
go.
going to be in trouble and sacked back around the 32-yard line is Turnquist.
Big Angel Vera on that one, Mark. Angel's the other side that anchors down. Angel Vera is the J.J. Watt to Isaiah Bean, Jadeveon Clowney. How's that?
That's a good reference. I like that. 5-yard loss makes it 2nd and 15. 6.5 left to play in this ball game.
Isaiah flip-flops to the other side again. He's going to be on the farthest out shoulder of the farthest out blocker. And again, they just run up in between him.
Sanders will take it up to about near the original line of scrimmage. Picks up about 3 yards on the play.
Your College Park in this, everything that you're doing right now is working for you. Stick to what you got, just like what the Bulldogs did earlier. Dance with the girl that brung you.
There's those analogies I love, Chance. Up to the middle, now to the side, running into his own player to get the first down across midfield into Summer Creek territory is Saunders.
Between the tackles there. Could have got a holding there on that, on Bean, but he was able to get in up the middle on that. Again, it's the same thing.
College Park doing everything they can to stay in this ball game, trailing by 10, 5.5 left to play. They're moving the ball up. Turnquist, the pass completed to the left side near another first down.
That's one of the very few passes that College Park feel their sense of urgency in this, trying to get themselves down the field quickly because they do need 2 scores.
Nick Brown on that reception gets them a little bit closer. Turnquist, fake handoff, is going to take himself. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Turnquist takes a fairly big hit on that. All these kids are pretty tough there. Jeremiah Reese on that.
You got to be to play Texas 6A football.
That's right.
In the shotgun. 4 wide receivers set, 2 on each
Bean.
side. Turnquist going long.
Up.
Passes off the fingertips of his intended receiver, Dominique Garcia. Incomplete pass.
How you look on that is Colby Raphael comes across, and Christian Morgan on the coverage. Tough spot there, but got to get it to his guy, Dominique Garcia. Great coverage by the Bulldogs. Outstanding defense that they're playing tonight, if I hadn't said that yet. Ooh, look at that. Get in your spot.
Pass is completed to Sanders. He gets out to the outside, picks up maybe about 5 and out of bounds. Stopping the clock at 4:30.
Now, you're going to chance to see this again if you go back and watch it. Watch Stephen Serafina, the middle linebacker for Summer Creek, up against the freshman, Angel Robles, number 76, as what happens, Serafina pushes him into the spot that he was supposed to be in. If you get a chance to look at that again, it's worth watching. I enjoyed it. Look at that.
Wow.
Who's that? Who's that?
One in motion is going to get the
Bean.
handoff and tackle the
Oh, look at that.
backfield.
We got some roughhousing going on here.
It was Garcia with the carry.
Oh, Garcia. Somebody's being that's Steven Serafine.
Tempers flaring here in the late stages.
Keep your cool, son. Keep your cool.
Not unusual to see from all these competitors. Flags will move the ball in favor of College Park.
Dead ball on sportsmanlike conduct, number 44 on the defense. 15-yard penalty and first down.
Well, that gives them a first down. Seraphine's going to have to cool down a little bit.
Here's a 1st and 10. Turnquist going to the end zone, was looking for Sanders, overthrows him, an incomplete pass.
Kind of splits his wide receivers on that. But there was 4 Bulldogs to 2 Cavaliers. Not sure I like those odds if I were the quarterback.
Not at all. I assume that's why he aired it up that high.
Right. He didn't like those odds either, but had to get rid of it.
Running that familiar trips offense again. Sanders will get the fake handoff, and Turnquist takes it himself inside the 10-yard line.
Being in on the tackle on that, come from the opposite side of the field. All right.
That'll bring up 3rd down.
Seraphine back in. Just need to cool down a little bit, he did.
3rd and about 4. Under 4 minutes left in this game.
Oh, slip.
Handoff, looking for room. Sanders cuts back inside, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. Unbelievable play by Sanders.
Outstanding run as he tries to get it outside. See, there's nothing working. Cuts it back inside. Call those ankle breakers right there, Mark. Where he just leaves the defense just so out of sorts that feels like that it breaks their ankles. It's an ankle breaker.
A.J. Sanders breaking all sorts of ankles down there, if that were the case.
Not literally, not literally.
But he does step and move his way into the end zone. Here's the point after. It is up, and it is good. A 3-point game, 27-24. The Bulldogs lead on top of the Cavaliers. That last touchdown presented by Ace Hardware. We'll be right back with 3:33 left in this ballgame here on TexanLive.com.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
3:33 left in this game. It is now a 27-24 ball game. The Bulldogs with a lead, but the Cavaliers with that touchdown have made it interesting, and likely we're going to see an onside kick here.
I'm going to guess that's would be my semi-educated. Look at the referees all down on the sign. The referees are expecting it, Mark.
Summer Creek not necessarily lined up
to receive an onside, but
College Park looks like they're going to.
They're going to.
They do. That is going to be up in the air, up for grabs. Who's going to get it?
Who's got it? Can you tell? Can you see?
Summer Creek looks like they came away with it, but man, that was up for grabs.
That ball did exactly what it's supposed to do. As you kick those onside kicks, but you want them to hit the ground and then pop straight up, and that's what that ball did. And then it kind of skirted its way through to give College Park a chance.
Certainly did. One of the Cavaliers, in fact, saw that it went the 10 yards, put his hand on it to make sure that none of the Bulldogs got their hands on it, and just made it a little more of a 50-50 ball. Almost came away with it. 3:28 left in this game. Summer Creek with that 3-point lead will have to hold strong here. They're going to have to pick up a couple of first downs if they want to tick this clock down.
I'm going to guess here that they're going to go back again. They're going to dance with the girl that brung them. I think they'll sit there in between tackles, Mark.
They are indeed dancing with that girl that brought them. Don't pick up any yards on that one. May have lost a yard, in fact. Timeout taken by College Park to stop the clock. That'll be a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break and be right back on TexanLive.com.
At Cavender's, we don't just wear the West, we live it.
I live for a good run.
I live for the crowd.
My scar.
7 flat in the short round.
My face.
Working with my partner.
8 seconds, nothing less.
Rooting for the bull.
Cavender's. Don't just wear it, live it.
The first of 3 timeouts taken by the Cavaliers on a 1-yard pickup by Summer Creek. 2nd and 9, clock stopped at 3:22.
I'm going to go back to this, Mark. I still think that Summer Creek is going to try to keep the ball on the ground and in between the tackles.
Walker looks like he's ready to run it. He does, going towards the outside to the 30. Oh, and he's pushed out of bounds. I'm really surprised he didn't try to keep that ball in.
Try to keep it in bounds. They need the clock. The clock is, right now, the friend of Summer Creek and the foe to College Park. But Summer Creek's got to learn to use their friend now. They need a first down here, Mark.
Clock is stopped at 3:14. It's a 3rd and 8 for them. They've got trips right. One in the backfield, one on the left. It's going to be a short screen, and he's not going to get enough. Jones, he gets the pass, and he'll get up to the 44-yard line, good for about a yard.
Cornerback Kenny Chin sniffing that one out. Let's see, are they going to put this game?
Defense, this is their 2nd timeout of the 2nd half.
Another timeout's going to be taken by College Park to stop the clock at 3:04. Trailing by 3. We will be back here on TexanLive.com.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid. But sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Ironman Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Well, I'll say this. It looks like the Summer Creek's going to punt. Mark, again, Summer Creek's going to put this in the hands of their defense. And I don't blame Coach Brian Ford at all.
Well, they've had tremendous stances here today. They've given up a couple of good drives by College Park, but it did take them a long time to get those drives in. They're only going to have probably by the time this punt is off under 3 minutes to get into the end zone. And yeah, Coach Ford may be confident with that. That ball is going to bounce at the 45. Come back inside now, back out.
That's why it's a football.
Takes a very interesting bounce over to the 43-yard line. Looks like where they'll spot it in College Park territory.
This could be the most important 2 minutes and 52 seconds on the season for both these teams, Mark.
Yeah, and College Park, it looks like they have the upper hand right now. They have basically the faith in their hands. They don't have very long to go. They could at least get their kicker a good position to tie this game. As we don't see him on the sideline kicking just yet. I'm sure we'll see him there in a minute.
Cavaliers 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line.
I still think that they're going to try to get the ball into both Sanders and Garcia's hand as Garcia's split wide.
It's going to be handoff up the middle.
Oh, he's gone.
And Sanders maybe gone to the 20, to the 10 in the end zone. College Park has retaken this lead.
Well, there you go. Now, here's one of those things that you say in that, Mark, and that's A.J. Sanders again with his 3rd in a row. And College Park, 10 seconds, taken off, 2 minutes, 42 seconds. College Park scores. Did they score too early?
Now that is a possibility. but I think they'll take it for now.
Oh, absolutely.
This extra point actually is pretty big. Here it is on the way. It looks like it is good. It is
no good.
Oh.
Wow.
So that will make things definitely interesting. Now, only down by 3 of the Bulldogs, 27-30. Cavaliers, though, have the lead. That touchdown presented by Ace, All-Spa Ace Hardware. We'll be right back for the conclusion of this game. 2:42 is left here on TexanLive.com.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
All right. Well, as we get back for this 2 minutes and 42 seconds of a game that anybody on this planet that's a football fan would pay top dollar for right now, Mark.
Yeah, this is what you want to see here. A close game, going back and forth. A 10-point lead Summer Creek had just 5 minutes ago. Now they find themselves trailing by 3. Now that extra point, that was missed wide left, also made this game even more interesting.
Yes, it can. To tell you the truth, Mark, I'm a little nervous myself. I got the feeling the same as if I was on the field playing. Kind of like, all right, I gotta keep myself together. I gotta play smart. I gotta play within myself. I gotta play my man. I gotta do my job, and I gotta take care of my responsibilities, because this is an onside kick coming that they're not gonna expect. Look at that.
Wow, a quick kick, and it's a squib. It's gonna be missed. Now taking about the 2-yard line. Getting to the 10. Not a good return by Summer Creek. Stopped in the very back, or 11-yard line, they're going to say, with forward progression, but 2:37 left in this game. Summer Creek's going to have to go a long way.
That's what I was just talking about. You check yourself. You take a personal inventory. Head good. Heart good. Mind good. Body good. You're doing a personal inventory there. What happens is sometimes the moment in this can get too big, but we also got to remember that these kids are 16, 17, and 18 years old.
That's right.
So keep in mind, this is a huge moment. And again, I'm sure that they've all done this. Take a personal inventory. How's your head? How's your mind? How's your body? How you feeling? Let's get this done.
Stage is huge for these young student athletes. Summer Creek trailing by 3. Need to get 89 yards to get to the end zone. Walker is still on his feet, across the 20, now to the 30, trying to stay in bounds, and he spins up to the 33-yard line, getting every inch and every yard he possibly can.
Big play. He was looking for a receiver downfield. College Park's got everybody covered well. So you see Kenny Chin, Caleb Taylor covering their man.
Clock ticking, 2:08. They finally get the play off. Going downfield, he's got a man open. The catch is made. He's still on his feet on the 40 near the 30, and now finally tackled inside the 25. That catch.
Sophomore Trey Johnson.
Trey Johnson, unbelievable.
Big, big, big. Now they're inside their 30-yard line, getting themselves into the red zone. Big, huge play. Wow. And they're wasting no time, Mark.
150 and ticking. Here's the snap. The handoff up the middle. It's going to go for about 2 or 3 yards.
Jones on that is in between tackles again. They're going to start managing the clock here a little bit. They got 1 timeout remaining, Mark.
This is incredible. Cavaliers still with 1 timeout remaining as well. 124.
Up.
Pass deflected, almost intercepted.
It's a lot of traffic. Trying to get the ball to their future Aggie and Holcomb.
Sean Milligan almost put a stop to this Summer Creek excitement. Already in, I'd say in field goal range. Going to be a long field goal, but still with a chance. They want to get a little bit closer. That pass is incomplete, or intercepted, and that puts a damper on Summer Creek. 1:15 left in this game. Picked off. That probably will do it.
Yeah, as they get closer to the end zone, Summer Creek decides to abandon the run and go to the passing game, which has not served them well to this point. And I can see where you'd want to start trying to pass the ball to get yourself a score. But again, that's not who brung them.
This is going to be a heartbreaker for Summer Creek. Trey Johnson was the intended receiver on that play. Summer Creek had a 10-point lead just moments ago. They may have just succumbed to the College Park Cavaliers.
Yeah, they're just gonna run the timeout on this. Summer Creek's got a timeout.
Bulldogs will use their last timeout with 1:10 remaining and trailing by 3. We'll be right back for the conclusion of this game here on TexanLive.com.
On the second half.
If you want a real authentic Texas barbecue, you need to come to Tin Roof. We've been doing barbecue for 12 years, and we're just a little mom and pop barbecue joint. Everything is cooked fresh here. We have brisket, sausage, chicken that's cooked fresh every day, ribs cooked fresh every day. We have the world's best turkey, and then we do like 15 side dishes, and the side dishes are all from scratch. On Friday and Saturday night we have live music. We'll have a band playing outside. So if you get a chance, come by and see me.
1:10 is left in this ball game. All timeouts have been made by the Bulldogs. They're out of timeouts now. It is a 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Cavaliers. They have a 3-point lead. And I still cannot believe that they threw the ball just now.
Yeah, again, we talked about that before, you know. You dance with the girl that brung you, and that's what Summer Creek didn't do here, but they're going to try to stand. Now, College Park's not even going to give Summer Creek an opportunity to try to get the ball loose. That's generally what you do here, is you try to get a couple guys to hold up the runner while another fella gets in there and tries to strip the ball away, but College Park's not even giving Summer Creek that opportunity.
The only thing I could think of is they're trying to catch him off guard, probably looking for the run was College Park and Summer Creek, trying to get that pass.
Right.
Not just tie it, but win it.
Yeah, that's...
And they made a couple of gutsy calls tonight, and that one didn't go out in their favor.
You know, you're exactly right, Mark, on that. That's exactly right. They, you know, we've said this before, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. They made several gutsy calls that went in Summer Creek's favor. That last one just didn't.
So with that final play, we'll tick this clock down as the teams already start lining up. Even though there's still 5 seconds left on the clock, there's no timeouts remaining for Summer Creek. And that will do it. The clock has run out here on this game. 30-27 is the final score. We'll be right back to wrap things up here on TexanLive.com.
Register for your sports performance program online at CESperformance.com. CES Performance offers multi-month memberships and team training. Baseline performance testing included with every athletic development program. Schedule your athletic evaluation at CES Performance at no cost or commitment. Be prolific at CESperformance.com.
Well, the game has concluded here. College Park makes a late run here in the fourth quarter and come away with a victory over Summer Creek.
Well, that puts College Park They get a big district win last week against Oak Ridge. They get another big district win this week. So that puts them at 2-3 in their district. They have Kingwood at Wood Forest next week, and they finish up their season at Conroe. If they can get one win out of the next two, that'll put them at 3-3, and it'll be very difficult for anybody else to catch them. With College Park having the Woodlands, they'll be at Wood Forest next week, and then home here at Turner Stadium against Oak Ridge. I don't want to predict the future here, but that Woodlands squad's a pretty tough squad, and that Oak Ridge, it's a tough team as well. So Summer Creek's road could be a little more difficult to get back than College Park. College Park may have just given themselves the 4th seed in this district, Mark.
Yeah, that's pretty much the indication on paper is what you see, but this is high school football. Anything can happen. Summer Creek's far from dead, even though the statistics don't look good for them in their next upcoming games. Anything can happen, just like you said, Chance. Well, fans, tomorrow, don't forget that we have you covered with 4 games from around the area. In our 6A game of the week, Atascocita takes on rival Kingwood right here at Turner Stadium. The 5A game of the week features new Caney and Crosby, and Morton Ranch faces Tompkins, and Kingwood Park meets up with Porter. Texan Live, your new home for Houston High School sports. And I hope you all have enjoyed our live streaming here tonight on TexanLive.com. And once again, if you'd like to know more about Texan Live, feel free to check out the rest of the website for incredible highlight videos, archive games, upcoming events, and a whole lot more. You can like our Facebook page, Texan Live. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Texan_Live. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Texan Live, as well. This has been a production of Texan Live for my colleague James Bond. For my colleague Chance Bond, our production engineer, Reed Harmon, I am Mark M. Johnson, bidding you goodwill and farewell from here at Turner Stadium. Once again, your final score 27-30. Cavaliers take this one over the Bulldogs.
That's all I got, Mark. It's been a pleasure.
Been a pleasure with you too, Chance. Take care, everyone.